What's good, people? Welcome back to Kenny Fan TV channel. We are live. We are live just only for a couple of minutes, and I just wanted to stream this to say that thank you to everyone who have just newly subscribed to my channel. I really appreciate it, and it's been a very quick subscriptions as well. Like I was like down with, was it like 270, was it 267, isn't it? I was like around 267 subscribers or 270. Now I only have 40 more to get 300. So absolutely, man. But still, road to 500 subscribers, absolutely on. Absolutely. Yeah. So yeah. So guys, please do hit the like button and subscribe to my channel, guys. And yeah, I'm basically just here for therapy. That's like another reason for me to stream, of course. The Manchester United Football Club that I know for way over 20 years is broken. Is absolutely broken. Broken in half, just like tables, ladders, and chair settings. Just like the WWE. Broken. Absolutely broken. No January signings. Marco Carrick as a manager, as an interim manager, of course. Ineos expecting Marco Carrick to make champions to qualify for Champions League place. Just heard there's been a Glazers and Jim Ratcliffe meeting as well. February 1st, the protest. Don't even know whether it's going to be effective or not. Whether these people are going to hit the pockets. Are they going to leave the state? Are they going to leave the stadium at like halftime? Are they going to do that? These players are mentally fragile. Like I've spoken before on my previous stream. And the only positive thing I would say that that Australia is in the World Cup. That's the only positive thing I would say in for 2026. That's the only good thing I would say for 2000 for two in 2026 this year. Streets are saying that Wolves has more wins than us. Streets was saying that Wolves has more wins than Manchester United, Chelsea, and Spurs combined. What is happening? What just happened to my club that I know? You know, I'm puzzled. I'm just puzzled. Like just puzzled and just to see how clueless these owners are. I'm just puzzled. Michael Carrick. You know, as much as he will do his best, I still doubt we are going to make Champions League or even top five. I still believe we can finish maybe around fifth, sixth place, maybe just somehow, some way, just by maybe maybe for some fortunes or luck, because because the teams between us or even around us have been pretty inconsistent. Probably barring just Arsenal and City, just Arsenal and City, who have been pretty consistent this season. You know, this is definitely the darkest day as a United fan to see Man City could most likely going to win the league again. slash Arsenal going to finally win the league, then I'm going to be hearing non-stop internet delusions from them. And Liverpool, and you know, and I've said this before, and I've said this. What I'll say again: we are paying for the sins for incorrect recruitments. That's what I'm not going to mention his name because I promise myself I will never. I'm not going to mention his name before people are going to come at me and all of that. The recruitments under previous managers haven't been great. Have not been great. Let's be honest. Yes, under the Glazers we brought good quality players, really good top quality players, but we didn't spend the money properly. Under Ineos, there is some plan, but only just to make us look like a fucking um like a fucking stepping stone club. That's what those Ineos bootlickers, they don't see it. They don't even see it. They don't see it. They just don't see it. They are making us look like a stepping stone club, like Brighton's. You know, even Chelsea is moving the same direction as us pretty much. But at least they still spend money. We are a Chelsea. We are Chelsea on diet basically. So that says it all about our ownership. We have Jason Wilcox telling us that he can be a good coach, and that Wilcox needs to be fired for real, to be honest. And Barada is not that experienced. We got him for City. Vivel, to be fair, Vivel does recognize some decent young talents, but the problem is, right, like why do we keep like signing just young talents, and you see, this is the exact thing I was trying to say. We are almost following the same model as Chelsea, like signing young players, just pure young talent players, just young up and coming players. We signed Diego Leon, right? I was thinking that he may become a starting player, but no, he's been sent through the academy players, right? As a probably like under 21s, right? We got three forwards, we got a keeper, but way too late, way too late. And now we're not signing any midfielders. We needed midfielders, we needed wing backs, but the way how they took so long to sign Brand Boomer for 6 weeks was absolutely, oh god, you know. Uh, big up to my guy, man. Realistic Red. People believe that managers can make trash players better. Absolutely not. The owners for one. Company got relegated, and now he's doing well with Bayern Munich. You can blame the league, but I think he just has better players. That's a good point. That's a very good point. Like Bayern Munich just recently trashed Wolfsburg. I was like 8-1. Fucking hell! Like I'll be very honest with you, right? I've not watched a lot of like German league football, to be honest. I've not watched a lot, but like when you actually look at Bayern Munich results and the other teams' results, I don't particularly rate Bundesliga, to be honest. You know, if we fix our recruitment, we will do better. Yeah, absolutely. Diet Chelsea. Yeah, absolutely, bro. That's what I'm saying, man. That's what I'm saying, man. You know, um, man, congratulations to Morocco, man. Absolutely brilliant, brilliant, and I believe that's Morocco's, was it 22 years? It's been 22 years since Morocco has been in the, you know uh, I think it's like 22 years, isn't it? Like the last time they've been in the final was I was basically around probably around my primary school days, was like way longer, pretty much. I saw the highlights. Nigeria were just too scared to attack. Morocco deserved the win. That keeper, that Morocco keeper, I'm not gonna lie, that keeper we should have at least scouted. That Moroccan keeper, maybe we should have scouted instead of Onana. I can't lie, that keeper is very good. Yeah, yeah. Nigeria looked really scared, and I heard like Osimhen ran away from the penalty. What is going on, bro? I was like, huh? I was like, that was the funniest shit I've just heard, man. And you know what? I actually feel for the United fans who support Nigeria, man. That is the darkest days for whoever supported Nigeria and United and Manchester United. That is that is crazy. And you know what? I kind of feel for KG this season, man. You know, as a as a non-African, I kind of feel for him because of course, you know, he tends to do that haha. Osimhen rarely take pens, but he used to take penalties at Napoli, didn't he? He usually takes penalties in at Napoli. Like he used to you know, Facts. I was just saying to this my coworker, lol, I'm a Nigerian man, Man United supporter. It's just, oh, you're Nigerian as well. Oh dear. Oh man, sorry to hear that. Oh dear, sorry to hear that, man. Yeah, yeah. Knowing the World Cup, you know, yeah. Yeah, it's pain, isn't it? It's a pain, and it's totally related to how we've been supported. We have supported United. Like knowing, remember during post Fergie days, like we usually lose. We usually um lost in the cup games by flipping penalties. I was like, bro, I was damn scared. Like whenever we go on penalties, I always felt like we're gonna lose, bro. I always think like, shit, man. World Cup is a blessing in disguise. I do not have to get my heart broken. I mean, me as a guy who lives in Australia for for a decade, yeah, I know how it feels. I know how it felt to be broken. We actually played relatively well against Argentina the last time we played them. It's just messy. It's just messy individual brilliance. Argentina weren't that great, to be honest. They were not great at all against us. But yeah, it is what it is. We move on. For me, Australia is just we'll just go to round of 16 and we'll play a decent team and we're definitely going out for sure. Yeah, yeah. You know what? Realistic, right? I'm tired of discussing about director of football, three at the back, four at the back, winning percentage, win percentage. Uh, I'm tired of, and you know what? Now the pundits are like going on against Carrick. I'm like, bro, what the hell is going on? He just came in, bro. Come on, man. Chill out on Michael Carrick, bro. You know, you know, I've forgotten about the previous manager. I've moved on from it, and of course, I'm definitely going to back Carrick because he needs the support that he deserves. Of course, because of course he will be here only for like what 6 months, isn't it? Till I believe till June. So he needs to be supported because, but can the players play for him? This is the thing. Can the players really play for Michael Carrick? Because because from what I heard about Michael Carrick, he wasn't really like the most outspoken person. So that's my little worry. But maybe as one of the most underrated midfielders and one of the most highly intelligent midfielders I've seen in my lifetime. Maybe he could teach Ugarte a thing, probably. Maybe he could teach Kobe Menu. You know, saying Kobe Menu's name makes me a bit sick because he was a guy who liked on Instagram when the previous manager got sacked. He liked on Instagram. So I didn't like it. Garnacho liked it. He's a prat. He's a full of shit. And the player power still is still returning. It's been going on since I believe was since probably the Mourinho days. I remember a lot of people. I remember most of Manchester United fans backed Pogba over Jose Mourinho. I was like, I was never, you know, when Mourinho got shocked, got sacked. I was shocked. I mean, at the time, I was, I was way too busy doing something. I was way too busy doing something at that time, and then I saw this news about Jose Mourinho. He got sacked. I was like, what? How did he get sacked? And then, and I watched like what, uh, I watched AFTV. I saw this Don Robbie interview with like Rents and Bands and all that. Fine, Jonah. I was wrong about Luis Enrique. Thank you very much. You've been banned yesterday, and you're not doing it again. Thank you very much. I'm not doing any Luis Enrique thing. Okay, blocking me for no reason because you misquoted me. By the way, you misquoted me for absolute no reason. You deserve to be blocked. But anyways, welcome back. Welcome back, and please don't do any foolishness. No, you have to apologize to me. Then I will apologize to you. Okay. Anyways, I saw this AFTV Don Robbie interviewing some guy called Ranson Bands, right? Don Robbie has Don Robbie has hit the nail on point, saying that why didn't these players played for Jose Mourinho? That was a disgrace, and that's where I started to notice. Fine, yeah, I wasn't on YouTube space. I wasn't really on I barely touch on social media, barely on Instagram, or barely even anything, right? But Don Roy spoke an absolute fact that why weren't these players played for were, why weren't these players were playing for Jose Mourinho, and they started playing for Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, isn't it? We were like, was it like 11, 10, 11 games unbeaten, wasn't it? We were all singing Ole's at the wheel. Even I sang Ole's at the wheel. I sang it. But like when we but when he signed a permanent deal, things go down the drain, down the garbage. That's just the players start to drop off. And realistic, right? You've been right about these players, man. They come to Manchester United, they think that they made it. No, it's not my. No, it's not my fault that you felt threatened when someone calls you. I shouldn't apologize. But mate, you completely misquoted me. You completely misquoted me. But anyways, continue. But anyways, to continue with this, and absolutely, Jonah, Carrick in, and hopefully he does well, and hopefully these players treat these 17 games like a cup final. We like these players need to make it. I'm sorry. Um, like the players like Cunha, of course, we signed him as a marquee signing. He suddenly, when the previous manager got sacked, he performance has gone. You know, they have to play for him. They have to play for Marco Carrick. They have to be playing those 17 cup finals. Just in my mind, I was like, you know what, these players completely gave up, but they have to win those games, no matter what. No matter what, just win games. That's it. If we don't get Europe, I'm not blaming Carrick anything because he's just there for 6 months. I'm blaming the players. I'm totally gonna blame the players at all. Cunha, as much as I would say he was a marquee signings, I don't think he's done anything. I don't think he was doing great, to be honest. Way too inconsistent performances. Way too inconsistent. I like Cunha personally. Good player, good. He's a very good humble player, but he needs to do better. Brian Bumo was the only good um like you know you know I like Cunha. He's brave enough to try and fail, but he needs to improve on his decision making. That's the thing, that's one of his key problems. He dribbles way too much, way a lot. Brian Boomer has gotten a bit complacent. Absolutely, yeah. Especially in his last couple of games before Afcon, yeah, he was a bit complacent. Absolutely, he needs to release the ball quicker. He keeps his head down. 100%, 100%. Look what we have here, my chief. Big up to you. Big up to you in the chat. I hope things are good. Hope things are good. Um, yeah, that's just it, man. Hopefully we just hopefully we just get something against City. Of course, now that we have nothing to lose, we have absolutely got no trophies to play for, out of the FA Cup, out of the Carabao Cup, of course. You know, against Grimsby Town, of course. No one will ever forget about that. Yeah, it's crazy like how our season gone over just like that. Yeah, just finish the season stronger. We need to get midfielders next season, and we have to get centre backs. you know, Euro has been struggling as well. Lenny Euro has been struggling, but I'm not gonna blame totally on the kid. He's way too inexperienced. Heaven as well, way too inexperienced. We are missing Delit at the back, but I just don't know what is happening with his back. Is he? I don't know if he's having some a little bit of his spinal cord issues or anything. Goodness me, man. Yeah, who else was that? Luke Shaw is just Luke Shaw. I mean, Dogo, decent player, just needs to offer a little bit more in terms of his attack. But you know what? I'm seeing a little bit something in Dogu. I'm saying finally he can cross the ball with a stronger foot. Finally, I'm seeing something from Dogu. And you know what? I do hope that we do need some quality fullbacks as well. Now that we are playing for the back now, isn't it? So hopefully, the only saving grace is that now that we can get fullbacks for next season. Hopefully we can just get centre backs or midfielders. That should be enough for next season. Hopefully, you know Bruno is not going in January. That's just obvious. Hopefully in the summer we can at least get something from him. Then we can get midfielders. You know. Yeah. Let's just talk about Real Madrid, man. You know, this is the year. This is the year of sacking and just ended up losing to someone. Real Madrid just had lost to a team called Albacete. Albacete. They were 17th in the second division of La Liga, and I couldn't believe it. I really couldn't just believe it. What I have just saw. Real Madrid of all clubs, and Streets was saying that they are Spanish Manchester United. Oh Lord! Wow. I honestly couldn't. I honestly couldn't believe what it just. It's madness. It's crazy. Real Madrid out of Copa del Rey, and it's an absolute karma for sacking Xabi Alonso. You know, you know. You know, it's madness, isn't it? It's crazy. Um, yeah, Real Madrid are completely done out of here this season. They're not winning anything because they lost to Spanish Copa in which they had chance to win something. And I'm not totally going to fault Xabi Alonso, man, because obviously Xabi Alonso has a 71% win. I mean, that's 71%, and they still sacked him. And you know what's crazy? They were comparing standards, our own standards, to Real Madrid standards. I mean, Real Madrid, they've set it a foundation of standards for a long time, and for us, it's just poundland settings. It's not like we haven't been creating standards, isn't it? We haven't created a foundation. You know, I agree with you this time. Absolutely. Finally, we can agree on something. Blame the players, not Alonso. That's what I was saying. And they just end up appointing a head coach who was an ex Liverpool player, ex Liverpool fullback as well. So imagine they get Konate next season on a free. Just imagine, bro. Imagine they get Konate on a free, and Real Madrid players need a total rebuild. They need to suffer. And to all the Real Madrid fans, I have a message for you. It's time to suffer. And and I'm not being funny. I'm not being funny or like anything. They have to suffer, unfortunately. So, anyways, uh, yeah, yeah, it's yeah. They need to. There's a lot of egos in the squad. You know, you know, yeah. It's going to be a total rebuild. It's going to be a total rebuild. That's just my opinion. I think they may need a total rebuild. They have to replace a lot of egos in the squad. You know, no, I'm trying to like what I'm trying to say was maybe I misquoted myself. Like not necessarily a total rebuild, but they need to get rid of some of the egos in the squad. That's what I'm trying to say. So Real Madrid have to gotta do something about this before, and Barca getting back to back. League is not over yet. To be honest, if you actually look in the league in La Liga, let me actually see what they have here. Let me see how many points they are on. Okay, they are just on 4 points, and if they not had sacked Xabi Alonso, then like Real Madrid fans would be still, they would still feel key that they still have something to play for, and it's of course a La Liga. So that there you go. Anyways, guys, please smash the likes, and yeah, I'm gonna end the stream on a very very um um you know on a very summarizing note. Glenius out, Wilcox out, Omar Barada out, Jim Ratcliffe out, and of course Project 150 out. Absolutely. Do you think Kylian Mbappe is the problem? Not only just him, even Vinicius Junior as well. He's been doing the madness. So of course, yeah. Big up to Realistic Red as always. Big up to you guys. I'll be doing the preview tomorrow on Friday. Unfortunately, I'm not doing the watch along. I'm going to my friend's house to watch the game. Absolutely. Unfortunately, can we have a carry out, please? No. Can we have a carry out? No, we deserve better. He's here till the end of the season. Man said Carrick out, man, since day one, man. You are on crack, bro. Wow. This, you are on absolute madness. Big up to We Deserve Better, man, for coming in late. But anyways, guys, preview is up tomorrow. You know, a man said I went into a coma listening to his interview. You know, you know, you, you know, We Deserve Better. That's what I was saying earlier on this chat. He doesn't look like an outspoken person. So, but still, you gotta back him. You need to, like, he won't get sacked between, man. Like wearing the interim is going to, anyone else he says otherwise is a top red bastard. That's funny. Big up, guys. Big up to We Deserve Better as well. Big up for at least coming on the chat. Hopefully, Jonah. Big up to you. Big up to you as well. And yeah, yeah, yeah. Preview is up tomorrow. Of course, the preview is up. Then unfortunately, then followed by, of course, the match reaction. Fingers crossed. Hopefully a point or 3 points. Hopefully, yeah. We need to get the points on the board for the Champions League spot. Yeah, very important, of course. I will rewind and watch a great one. Absolutely, absolutely. Big up, Kenny. Opinions aside, big up to you. Big up to you. Big up to Jonah. Thank you very much. And guys, preview, match reaction, same time Monday, 3 p.m. UK time. Of course. And yeah. Big up, guys. See you tomorrow. Have a good Friday.